Hi, it's John and welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me on Christmas morning. It is 4:58 a.m. with my big Christmas mug of coffee. And I did not expect to be doing a video today. I didn't do one yesterday, very busy with family, but I couldn't let this one pass. And I'm going to ask you to do something today on Christmas Day. I'm going to ask you to write your MP today. Short little note, respectful note. But we need action on this story very soon. And quite honestly, Trudeau should be acting on this by the end of today. Let me just give you a quote before I move on to this article and talk about this just for a couple of minutes. Don't want to keep you very long. Christopher Hitchens said, "Islamophobia, a word created by fascists and used by cowards to manipulate morons." I always remember that quote. Now, what did I read this morning that has me doing this video today and has me disgusted and should have you disgusted as well? From the True North website, link in the description, written by Clayton Domain. Here's the headline. Trudeau appointee says, Islamophobia responsible for German Christmas market attack by Saudi refugee. Now, I didn't believe that I could be reading this, and of all days, on Christmas Day. So now, if you're not aware of what happened this week, a Saudi Arabian refugee drove his vehicle at high speed through a Christmas market, killing 5 people, injuring 200. 41 people are in serious condition and may still lose their lives. So this was a direct attack on Christians and Christianity by a man who allegedly was yelling Allahu Akbar as he was being arrested. So on the screen right now, I would like to introduce you to, if you don't know who this is, Amira El-Gawabi, who is a special person who was appointed by Justin Trudeau taking on Islamophobia in Canada. Can we go back to that quote again by Christopher Hitchens? Islamophobia, a word created by fascists, used by cowards to manipulate morons. So what does Amira El-Gawabi, who I'm now going to refer to as human sewage for the rest of this video, what does the human sewage write on social media? Here is the quote. "Our thoughts are with those who have lost loved ones and those who have been injured in a senseless attack on a Christmas market that demonstrates the devastating impact anti-Muslim rhetoric, hatred, and Islamophobia can have on our societies." Unquote. That's what Trudeau's special appointee taking on Islamophobia, human sewage, wrote about an attack on a Christian Christmas market in Germany. Now, it's disgusting that this human sewage actually wrote this in the first place and thinks this way. But you're paying this person. She is a government employee getting paid by you, the taxpayer. Now, what I expect, and I would expect to have happen today, is for Trudeau to gather together his bought and paid for media and haul them out in front of his home where he sets up his little lectern, and he fires this piece of human sewage on the spot by the end of Christmas Day. That would be appropriate. That's what I would expect to happen. Now, Trudeau, who I think has lost his mind and is out there right now thinking he can hold on to the leadership of his party and win the next election, I don't think he's going to do that. In fact, I don't know whether he's even going to comment on this. That remains to be seen. But this person, this human sewage, should lose their job by the end of today. It disgusts me, and it should disgust you, that you're paying her wages. I can't believe that somebody is so ignorant as that. But this is where we are in Canada right now. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to wish you a very Merry Christmas right now and just end it at that. And I want you to have a great day today. But I want you to write your MP. If you have a minute, take a minute today, write your MP. Again, respectfully write and say, human sewage, not using your name, link in the description. You can find out all about this. Should be fired immediately. I want you to do that if you have an opportunity. And as soon as I'm done this video, that's what I'm doing. But I want to end this video with the next leader of Canada, the next Prime Minister of Canada, who has been very clear how he feels about this type of a position, a person tasked with taking on Islamophobia. He's very, very clear on what he thinks of this position. And I'll leave you with Pierre Poilievre, Have yourself a Merry Christmas.
Liberal government, they can make the argument, well, we've never invested more. They pay for a special representative on Islamophobia. They pay for a special representative against anti-Semitism, right?
Wow, what has that done? Have these special representatives been out in the street shutting down these riots? What, every time there's a problem, Justin Trudeau creates a new bureaucracy, creates a new high-paid position for someone with a corner office making $250,000 of taxpayers' money, and the problem gets worse. Spending more money on these problems is not the solution.
So you become prime minister. People like Amira El-Gawabi and Deborah Lyons lose their posts?
I think these posts are useless. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't think they do anything. And I also think we have to stop dividing people by race, ethnicity, religion. I think all racism is bad. I'm against every form of racism. And I also think we should treat people like individuals. And let's get back to Martin Luther King. Judge people by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin.